Good morning, students. Now today we will study how to give the name of any structure of compound by seeing any structure of compound by the help that we are already studied the method by the procedure, how to use that procedure and give the name. So we will study in this video how to give the name of any compound by using the method of IUPAC. So that we will already studied in our previous video of nomenclature part 1. Now we are going to study nomenclature part 2. So when we are giving, first I will give you one note that when we are giving the name, so we have to terminal E, means we have to take out E of the primary suffix is removed while attaching secondary suffix. Means when primary and secondary suffix, both suffix are attached when we are giving the name and both suffix are coming, primary and secondary, then we have to terminate E from the primary suffix. Okay, you will see here. This is our primary suffix in which A-N-E, E-N-E, Y-N-E. Means E is present at the end of the suffix. So when primary and secondary suffix both are coming, then we have to terminate E from the primary suffix. Okay, now see here. Now this is the method by which we will give the name of any structure of compound by seeing any structure of compound. First, this here we have taken homologous series. In homologous series, alcohol, aldehyde, ketones, carboxylic acid. These are coming in a homologous series, and the root word for this is alkyl. Means these all are coming in a alkyl groups. Okay. So the primary suffix for alcohol is N, and the secondary suffix is ol. So when primary and secondary suffix both are attached, what will happen? We have to terminate E from the primary suffix. So how we have to give their name? First we have to write root word. What was root word? Alkyne. It comes from alkyl group. So we have to use alk. Okay. Primary series, primary suffix is N. So when primary and secondary attached, so we have to terminate E. So from here N, then alkane, and the secondary suffix is ol. Then what was the generic name of alcohol is alkanol. Like this, when aldehyde, it is also from alkyl group and primary suffix is N, and here the secondary suffix for aldehyde is L. We already studied in our previous video. See here, this is the secondary suffix. We already studied in our previous video. You will see again. For alcohol, the secondary suffix are ol. Aldehyde, for aldehyde it is L. For ketone it is on. For carboxylic it is OIC, oic. For ester, alkyl or alkonate. For amines, for same amine. So this secondary suffix we will add, okay, and give the name. Now here aldehyde, the secondary suffix of aldehyde is L. So alkanol. Okay, the generic name is alkanol. If it was from ketone group, so root word alkyl from alk, and for secondary word is on. So alkanone. Okay. Same for carboxylic acid, secondary name is oic, and primary and root word is same, so alkanoic. Understand how we will give their name? So we will take an example so that is clear how we will give the name. So see here CH3, CH, CH2, CH3, and here it is our substituent group. Why? Because it was a branched chain in which CH3 is dropped out from the chain. Okay, so we have to take first we have to choose the parent chain. We already studied in hydro and saturated and in unsaturated hydrocarbons. In that first we have to select a parent chain, then we have to give the name. What is parent chain? The longest chain of carbon is called a parent chain. Okay, so we have to give name 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the parent chain. Why? When we will give the in a chain here 1, 2, 3 and 4 carbon is present. Now when we give name like this 1, 2 and 3, only 3 carbon is present, so it is lowest than this. Okay, here in this chain there are 4 carbon, and when we are giving like this name there is only 3 carbon. If we will give name like this 1, 2, 3 and 4, then also 4, so we have to select anyone. If we want to select 1, 2, 3, 4, if we want to select 1, 2, 3, 4, both have 4 carbon chain, so we anyone we will have to select. So here we will select a straight chain. Okay, now second we have to give the name, means substituent groups, the position of substituent groups, and we all know we have to give the position of substituent group as the lowest position, means we have to give a numbering as a lowest, means when we give, we have selected this as a parent chain, when we give number like this 1, 2, 3 and 4, so at the third place carbon is attached, substituent group is attached when we give from left to right, from right to left. When we give the numbering from left to right, the substituent group is attached at a second place. When left to right it was attached at second place. When right to left it was attached at third place. So what was the rule? We have to take a lowest position, so we will give the numbering from left to right. So what was the position of substituent group is 2. How many carbon is present in a parent chain? 4. So we start our name by the method of IUPAC. What was the method of IUPAC? First we have to give the position. This first we have to give the position. So where was the parent substituent group? At a second position. So we have to write 2. So to differentiate, to separate the position with the name, we use hyphen between them. Okay, now by the method of IUPAC we will start to giving their name. First we have to use a prefix. So what was the prefix? How we will determine what was the prefix? So by showing the substituent group. What was the substituent group here? CH3. Okay, so what was prefix is methyl. What was prefix? Methyl. Okay, so it was from the alkyl group. Okay, see here, it was from a alkyl group. When we are going to give their name, we doesn't use YL, only ALK, means we only use the prefix. So it was from a methyl group, then we have to use only the prefix meth. So here it is meth. Okay, and the CH3 is the full name is methyl, so here it was methyl. Now what was the root word? Second position was root word. What was root word here? How many carbon is present? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the root word was but. And the third method was primary suffix. So what was the primary suffix? It was from a alkane group. Why? Because the whole chain only single bond is present, so it is from alkane group. Okay, so butane. Okay, and secondary suffix is not present. So this was the name of this structure of compound 2-methyl butane. So we easily give the name of this structure. Now we will take another example. In this we will use secondary suffix also. Okay, see the structure: CH3, CH, CH2, C double bond oxygen and OH. Here OH means it is from alcohol group. OH joined now, then it is from alcohol group. So what was the generic name? Was alkanol. Okay, now see here Br is also present, means it is, the prefix is bromo. If Br is present, bromine is present, then the prefix is bromo, and this is our parent chain. Okay, so the substituent group is in the third position. Okay, so 3 bromo. Okay, number of carbon is present in a parent chain is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it is but. Root word is but. Okay, now the secondary suffix is here OH. Okay, and OH, and it is from here double bond means C double O. So this is our cation. This is our cation, and for cation we use only ON. Okay, so it is butone. What? Butone. Okay, and carboxylic means here ANE. Here it was present OH also, so that is OIC. So the full name is 3-bromobutanoic acid. Okay, so this is our secondary group OIC, carboxylic acid. Now in our next video we will study more examples about primary, that is present primary and secondary, both present in a same structure of compound. We will study how to give their name in our next video. Thank you.